Hello and welcome back to the bottom. My name's Beast, and today we're back with Ginyu and Haruka. I may have gotten distracted again, and it's 11 PM now, so... This is really getting bad as of late. I really need to get my shit together again. Either way, have something. Just wasn't in the mood for this. Yeah, it should be fine anyway. It's lower alcohol than what I usually drink, so. My fingers are a bit slippery because I was eating fucking red chips. Don't question why they were in the cup. Come on. There we go. Got it all. Anyways, after sprinting a little, I turn around. And jump.
空中で軸がぶれてる。回ろうって意識が強すぎ。右肩はもっと後ろに置いていきなさい。はい。
Mizuna has been practicing the triple axel since this season started. She wants to add the move into her performances. Her success rate so far hasn't been very high. I think she felt the pressure to start practicing it too, seeing that Alyssa already declared that she was working on the quadruple spin herself. She's been trying a bunch of times today, but so far nothing has come out of it.
一旦休憩。
Coach Sano says while clapping her hands a couple of times.
もう少しだけやらせてもらえませんか。だんだん感覚がつかめてきてる気がするんです。わかったわ。ただし無理はしないこと。私が根性論嫌いなの知ってるでしょ。疲れたと思ったら休みなさい。いいわね。はい、ありがとうございます。
Mizuna then returns to her training, and Coach Sano heads my way. Actually, something that happened today. I was like rushing upstairs. I was regularly walking, and then I was like quickly rushing up some steps, so I wouldn't be in the way of someone that was walking behind me. And my left toe got caught in like the pant leg of my right leg, and it caused me to just trip a few steps up. And now my toe hurts like shit because kind of like caused the toenail to just bend up, not very naturally. It's bleeding below now, and it's not very pleasant. It is not pleasant at all. Anyways, Mizuna then returns to her training, and Coach Sano adds my wow. What about that? Good work out there.
どうぞ。ソチャですが。
Says Rei while pouring some tea in a cup and giving it to her.
ありがとうございます。お茶が美味しいね。ほっこりするね。
How long has it been since you last had tea like this?
すっかり君は水葉ちゃんのものになっちゃったからね。私が君を誘おうとすると、水葉ちゃんがプリプリしちゃうんだよ。でも、私もたまには君とお話ししたいでしょ。水葉ちゃんに言ったら、どんな話するの？って何度もしつこく聞いてきてね。あのやきもち焼きなところはどっちに似ちゃったんだか。それだけ愛情が深いってことじゃないですか。水葉ちゃん一途だからね。昔から君のことしか見てなかったし。恋愛感情があったかどうかは抜きでね。水葉ちゃんの中には君しかいなかったってことだよ。
Being told this by her mother so directly like this makes me feel very embarrassed, my face going fully red. I'm actually glad I was able to meet her when we were young. It'd be nothing today without her.
暑いわね。リンクの氷溶けてないかしら。それにしてもドラマみたいに運命的な出会いとか本当にあるのね。コーチだってまだお若いんだから今からでも全然いけるよ。やめてください。
私はそんな柄じゃありません。
美人さんなのにもったいない。
Actually, now that Ray and Coach Sano are here, I might as well ask them something that has been bugging me for a few days now. There's something that has been bugging me about Mizune these last few days. Has her leg fully healed? The one she sprained last year?
どういうこと？
Well, we were going back home together the other day, and she seemed to be oddly fixated on her leg. She said that she was probably getting too worried about it, and it was just her imagination, but it's not like I distrust her judgment. I thought I should mention it to you two just in case. She looks conflicted.
私も気になってたところではあるの。あの子は平気そうにしてるけど、症状が隠れてたり、蓄積してたものが一気に顕在化するってのは、この世界じゃよくあることだから。水葉ももちろんそのことを知ってて、気をつけてるでしょうけどね。それでも、どうにもならないこともあるわ。教えてくれてありがとう。私も、もっと注意を払っておくわ。あなたも水葉のことを見ててあげてくれないかしら。少しでもおかしいと感じたときは、また私に報告して。
That's it. We then focus our attention on the rink. Mizune is still going at it, jumping and falling over and over again. Our eyes meet for a split second. Do your best.
ありがとう。
Then waves her hand my way and returns to her training. She's going to do the triple axel once more. As she jumps, she straightens her right leg while bending her left leg around and then starts spinning beautifully. Then as she lands on the ice once more, she opens her arms and cleanly ending the jump. Huh. Right foot slips wrongly though. She fell, but not like she usually does. It's like her right leg completely gave in, making her stance crumble and falling badly, crashing onto the icy floor. Mizune! Shout as I rush towards her. The way she fell wasn't normal. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling creeping up in my chest. She can't stand up. She's holding both her legs with her arms, trying to hold in the pain, but still clearly groaning. Mizune, are you okay? Never seen her in such pain before.
Mizuha-chan!
Rei and Coach Sano follow behind me. I checked the rest of her body as if I was doing some kind of medical check on her.
君、水葉をベンチまで運ぶから。
Yes! After 10 minutes, the pain finally seems to die down a little.
すみません。お騒がせしました。あなたにも心配かけちゃったわね。
Don't worry, as long as you're okay, that's all that matters to me.
もう平気よ。着氷した時に変にひねっちゃったのかもしれないわ。膝が少し腫れてる感じあるけど、動けないほどじゃないから。練習に戻ります。
待ちなさい。
Just before Mizune tries to stand up from the bench, Coach Sano tells her to stop, her voice sharper than before.
病院に行くわよ。
でも、もう痛みも。
Doesn't fucking matter!
大丈夫かそうでないか判断するのは、あなたじゃなくて医者よ。
車回してくる。
お願いします。
The waiting feels eternal. It's like the very air itself could be cut with a knife. Mizune goes through an X-ray, an MRI, a general examination, and once she's done with those and more, I realize that it's already nighttime. Rei told me to go home for the day, but I ended up ignoring her advice. I ended up sitting in front of the examination room until they were done. Rei, Coach Sano, and Mizune are checking the results of the tests inside.
ありがとうございました。
The three come out. Mizune, how's your leg? Please let it be something minor. She tries to be careful, but it's a desperate attempt.
ね、右膝の靭帯が損傷しちゃってるらしいの。
What? Her ligaments are damaged. I don't know what that exactly means, but it doesn't sound like something that can be ignored.
だからって、いきなり日常生活に支障が出るとかじゃないそうよ。普通に生活を送る分には、このままでも問題ないらしいわ。
She sounds like she's happy. She's smiling a lot.
でも、視線治癒はできない部分らしくて、競技生活を続けるには、手術が必要なんだって。
Wait, surgery?
膝の手術。リハビリに結構時間がかかるらしくて、多分今シーズンは休場しなきゃいけないと思う。
You won't. This news is so shocking I can't help but parrot back what she's saying. Oh, yeah, honest to God, when you shit like this is happening, like, yes, you don't need to think the worst situation is happening, and let's be honest, this isn't the worst situation. A ligament is damaged. She can recover. Like, this isn't a case of, well, she's fucking lost the use of her right leg now. Like, it's not the worst case scenario. So contain your surprise, contain your shock, contain your reaction, because if she sees you react strongly, she'll just feel bad about it. Was this something that happened when you injured your leg at the Nationals?
右膝にはずっと負荷がかかってて、それも一因ではあるけど、大元の原因は一気に負荷がかかりすぎたこと。膝のバネがその負荷に耐えきれなくなって壊れちゃった。もう、またそんな顔してる。私は笑ってる顔の方が好きだわ。ほら、笑いなさい。
She then pokes my cheeks with her fingers. That...
ニコッとね。
I'm the worst. She's the one in pain, and here I am, not helping her a single bit by looking miserable in her stead.
私でも、こうなるなんて予測できてなかったんだもの。それにスポーツと怪我はいつも隣り合わせ。フィギュアを始めた頃から、いつかすることも覚悟してたわ。だから、これはしょうがないことなの。今シーズンは、ゆっくり静養することにするわ。
She then smiles and pets me. She's forcing her smile. She's forcing her smile, I just know it. How can I tell her not to force herself in this situation? Will that operation heal you?
ほとんど失敗することもないそうよ。
We'll overcome that operation for sure. We'll be fine. Promised each other, didn't we? Promised that we'd do our best so you could go to the next Olympics.
ユキと。
If there's something I can do, then just tell me.
ありがとう。
She seems to be in good spirits, but it's all fake. I just know it. Her smile isn't genuine. She's in pain. May 1st. Cue someone kicking in the door to check how good she is. Wake up early as I usually do. I've been doing this for years now, so I'm used to this. But I can't jog for a while or train and skating altogether. Now I'm wearing an athletic supporter on my right leg too. He just comes bursting through the fucking wall like, it will get better! Emotional support, Yukito! I've been extremely worried about that ever since I was told about it yesterday. Apparently it'll be done this summer. I'll need pre-op and post-op rehabilitation as well. Which means I'll have to go to the hospital quite a bit, and it'll inevitably set me back with my studies. Will it, though? Realistically, will the amount of time you spend on the rehabilitation be that much more than you spend on your training for ice skating? Realistically, no. Like, maybe a little bit more, but sure, it's not something that you can just... Like, the amount that it'll cut down on your studying time isn't something you can just make even by studying on a fucking weekend. Because that's probably when she would do the most amount of training. Because she has the time without having to worry about school. The main reason I'm doing pre-op rehabilitation as well is because apparently you lose quite a bit of muscle mass while you recover, so I have to build muscle now so I can get back to my normal life as soon as possible.
手術前のリハビリ。手術後もずっとリハビリ。
Can't help but heave a sigh as I try to envision the life I'm gonna have for a while.
部屋に一人でいるとどうしても気がめいっちゃう。散歩にでも行こうかしら。
Oops.
ユキと迎えに行くのもいいわね。突然行ったらどんな顔するかしら。
As I look to myself in the mirror, I realize my smile feels fake, like I'm trying as hard as I can to not express my real feelings, trying to force myself to be cheerful.
彼も昨日こんな私の笑顔を見たのかな。心配そうな顔されるのも当然よね。痛いな私。
My phone vibrates. It's Slime. Someone sent me a message. Okay, I think this should be fine. I've been worried sick ever since I returned home yesterday. I can't help but hate myself for what happened. I should have tried to look more cheerful. Why did I have to look so miserable? I promised her that I'd become a man she could rely on, someone she could trust. This is what I do, and this is what I do to her. All I do is bark, but I never end up fulfilling my promises. I slap my cheeks twice. I'm done feeling miserable. This is going to solve anything. I learned that much back when I was in middle school. I'm not gonna fall into the same trap again. Instead of feeling terrible about it, I should try and help Mizuha in any way I can.
あれ、お兄ちゃん早いね。もう学校に行くの？
Oh yeah, I was hoping to go together with Mizuha today.
お姉ちゃんの足、大丈夫？車椅子とか。
I told the others about Mizuha's injury over Lime yesterday. Nah, she could walk just fine. That doesn't mean that she's not injured, though.
きっとお姉ちゃん、すっごく不安になってると思う。ちゃんと支えてあげてね、お兄ちゃん。
God, I hate that. My toe is gonna hurt for a while. You got it.
いってらっしゃい。
See you later. I can feel my pulse in my toe, and I hate it, is what I'm trying to say here. Mizuha is waiting in front of my house. Hi, Mizuha, good morning.
おはよう。
You could have waited for me at your place, you know.
家で一人でぼーっとしてるのも退屈だったから。
Fortunately, she's not in a wheelchair, and she doesn't need any crutches to support herself. At first glance, she looks the same as always, though I can clearly see that she's using a leg supporter on her right leg. Let's get going. I'll carry your bag.
いいわよ、これくらい。
But I want to carry it for you. Make me happy if you could rely on me for the little things such as this.
ありがとう。
Jen hands me her bag. After that, we start walking towards school, taking it way easier than usual. I think I haven't been able to go to school together with you ever since elementary.
そうね。私のメニューに朝練が組み込まれてからはできなくなっちゃったものね。
We didn't go together to school back home for a long time. And back home for a long time. I think we did it for only a couple of years ever since you moved to my neighborhood. I remember how we went to each other's houses every day to go to school, and we always waited for each other at the school's entrance to go back together.
私の方が1学年上だったから1時間授業の多い日があって、あなたがグラウンドで遊んで待っててくれたのよね。先に帰ってていいわよって言えばよかったのにね。どうしても言えなかった。
I enjoyed waiting, so it was fun.
どういうこと？
Remember how you always thanked me for waiting and pat my head after?
あなたは嫌そうにしてたわよね。でも私は待っててくれたのが嬉しくて、いつも撫でちゃってた。
I'll say it now because it doesn't matter anymore, but I actually quite liked it.
そうだったの？
You know how guys that age don't want to admit that they like having girls do those things for them, especially since the guys in my class would make fun of me. She left. Come on, my big sister should be happy to see her little brother becoming more of an adult.
女の私にはよくわからないわ。そういう時期なかったもの。想像して可愛いなとは思ったけど。
They didn't even go through a rebellious phase.
お母さんやお父さんを嫌いになったことはないかしら。喧嘩してたのはあなたくらいね。
Yeah, so remember how we played rock, paper, scissors to see who would carry our bags from one power pole to the next, and you always accused me of cheating and pulling something after you showed your move.
あれは本当にあなたが後出ししてたんだもの。
I never did, you make things up.
あの時もそうやって意地張って、その後に無敵の型を出してきたわよね。
Not like when we had any rules to just use rock, paper, or scissors.
それこそへりくつよ。
Now that you mention that, I do remember how it took us ages to actually go somewhere. We always talked quite a bit while we were together. Taught me all about the plants, and flowers, fishes, and animals and bugs you knew about, I think.
あなたと遊ぶようになるまでは自然が友達みたいなものだったから。
It's Farm Girl. You still remember some of the things you taught me from back then. I'd love it if you could teach me those things again. How about we go to school together every day from now on? We can get out early and take our time. They say as I hold her hand. We go just like this, holding hands.
怪我してちょっと得しちゃったかも。楽しみ。
She laughs once more. I don't think that this will solve anything, no matter what I say. She's just going to think that I'm trying to console her in some way. I need to understand what she's facing so I can deal with the situation in a better way. Ah yes, I need to understand what she's facing. He proceeds to just fucking break his leg. This'll help me empathize with her! Our club meetings are mostly irregular, and the next one is on Tuesday next week. I didn't have work this afternoon, so I ended up going to the public library. Borrowed a couple of books from there, and now they're on the table in front of me. Ligament injuries seem to be divided into 2 types, single sprains and complex ones. Simple sprains can happen whenever you make sudden moves, or whenever you jump or fall badly, situations like those. Lots of no contact related damage. I can't heal Mizune's injuries, but I want to understand what he's going through as best as I can for the time being. That might actually become of help later down the line. Who knows? It's pretty difficult for a ligament to heal by itself, and conservative theory is not exactly the thing everyone would want to have if they wanted to fully heal. This conservative therapy, not theory, is apparently good enough if one wants to really live a normal life and accepts that they can't do sports. But this conservative therapy is apparently good enough if one wants to merely live a normal life and accepts that they can't do sports anymore. Well, Mizune is an athlete, so she can't really just stay like that, like she is. So if someone wants to go back to doing sports, they have to undergo surgery to rebuild the ligaments. It could take several months or even years to completely rehabilitate from that operation. Apparently, greatly depends on each person's condition and healing speed. Pre-op and post-op rehab are key factors that greatly influence recovery speed, among many others. Damn, I guess rehab is way more important than what I gave it credit for. Try to get some books on the matter to see if I can learn more about rehabilitation. Tonight's gonna be a long one. You have completed your rehabilitation. Yeah, I can't copy Igor. May 2nd. 3 days have passed ever since Mizune got injured and had to go to the hospital. She's still using the supporter on her right leg to walk, and we're starting to get used to going to school together now while holding hands. How's your leg feeling?
まだ少し歩きにくいかなって感じね。でもこうしてゆっくり歩いてくれれば問題ないわ。だいたい2週間くらいで日常生活が普通に送れるくらいになるらしいの。もちろんスポーツは禁止されてるけど、少しずつ術前リハビリも始めていくつもりよ。
So you'll be going. So you'll be doing leg extension exercises for that, right? If I remember correctly, things like aerobics, half squats, stuff like that.
あら、よく知ってるのね。
Oh, yeah, I guess. So when are you gonna start?
次に病院に行った時の経過次第かしら。でも、なるべく早く始めたいわ。できるだけ筋力をつけた状態で手術をして、復帰までの時間も短くしなきゃ。
She sounds cheerful, but I can tell she's not as lively as she usually is. I wonder if this is how I looked to her whenever my parents got divorced. I feel like it should be when my parents got divorced. Whenever sounds like they get divorced every couple of months. Don't help her, but I feel impotent. Seeing that all I can do right now is this. I feel like it should be powerless. Again, impotent sounds like he's talking about his penis. I'm using that flower over there is a crocus, yeah? Say as I pointed to a flower bed on the lawn of a house. It's crocuses of different colors like purple and yellow. Those were from the Iridaceae family, and they represent, what was it again? I forgot, but I just know you told me about this back in the day.
青春の喜び、絶望。ヨーロッパでは春の訪れを告げる花として親しまれてきたのがその由来よ。
Alright, that was it.
調子いいんだから。本当に覚えてたの？
Yeah, I know you used to teach me what each flower represented back then, though I forgot most, if not all of it.
あなたって昔からそういうものに興味を示さなかったわよね。
Well, you know how guys are. People don't really like men who have a liking for flowers and all that.
そう？一つ一つのお花に秘められた言葉があるのって素敵だと思わない？例えば、自分の大事な思いを乗せて大切な人に花束をプレゼントするとき。お花は綺麗でも全く見当違いの花言葉だったら微妙でしょ？
Hold on. Can I write something down for that? Sweet. That's what I wrote down. Be sure to be careful on what flower to give you from now on then.
好きな人から贈られたお花なら結局どんなものだって嬉しいんだけどね。
Wait, so does their meaning matter in the end or not? I checked the tree out. Those are lilacs right there. It says it pointed a bunch of purple-white flowers all in full bloom on the lilac tree. Lilacs are the designated flower of the city of Hororo. And around the end of May, the many lilac trees placed on the main streets go into full bloom around the time festivals start taking place. Do these have a meaning even if they come from trees?
お花なら大抵何でもあるわよ。ライラックは色にもよるけど、思い出、友情、恋の芽生え、初恋。
damn, it's almost like it's themes of the game. So they're very much like us in a way. It feels like these are the flowers that connected us.
Huh?
I'm going to stab him. Why are you laughing?
柄にもなくロマンティックなこと言うからよ。笑っ
Fuck
ちゃっ
is
た。
somebody over there again? Hold up. No, 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 no. You go back here. I opened you here in case I need to look something up. There we go. Why? What the Why is Princess Hinghoi so cursed occasionally? Alright, I forgot. I haven't actually checked if anything new has come out in the... Hold on. Alright, Mergo10 posted something new. Select your... And it's just like waifu versions of Seraphim, Throne, Cherubim, the whole fucking, like, biblically accurate angel spectrum. Incidentally, the most normal options would probably be 1 or 3, because for 3, you just kind of, like, put the eye-covered rings off to the side, and it's just regular girl. And 1 is just regular lass, but she's censoring herself with wings, essentially. Anyways, not what I wanted to do. Yeah, nothing new. Been a while. Need some more. Yeah, that's not a thing I'd normally say. I'm not really embarrassed by it though. I made her laugh and smile, and seeing her smile being genuine now makes me 10 times happier.
そうね。本当に私たちのことみたいね。友達になって思い出をいっぱい作って初めての恋が芽生えた。
They do smell lovely, so I guess they're representing our sweet love in a way.
今日のあなた、本当にどうしちゃったの？
Hey yo, you need to visit the fucking doctor. Maybe it's the spring sunlight affecting my brain.
確かに暖かい日が多くなってきたわね。気持ちいい。
We still have enough time before school starts, so let's take our time walking slowly.
そうね。
So our morning time together goes by as peacefully as it could have been. As it could have gone, I mean. May 7th. Tuesday. The next fucking meeting.
ゆきとねえ、ゆきと
Someone's shaking my body a little. Feels
朝
nice.
よ。起きなさい。
You know, weirdly enough, Mizuha kinda looks like divine scion, like the divine scion of Nemetia. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say much more because that's spoilers, and I don't want to spoil good old Utavarumono. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, go play Utavarumono. In fact, even if you do know, even if you don't care what I'm talking about, play Utavarumono. It's good. Even if you do know what I'm talking about, play Utavarumono. Fucking replay it. Why not? It's good. Morning.
早く起きてくれないとキスしちゃうわよ。
Kiss me. Why? So I don't want to wake him up right now.
本当にしちゃうんだから。これでも食らいなさい。
Yeah, just had a chill run down my spine. Ah! I'm dying! I'm gonna die! Someone has blocked my mouth and nose, forcing me to quickly wake up. Huh? Mizune? How the hell is she here?
ふーん。ゆずきちゃんにキスで起こしてもらってるんだ。
What do you mean?
さっき私がキスで起こそうとしたらゆずきって言った。
Oh, I mean, I'd never expect you being here to wake me up, so my only logical conclusion was that it had to be Yuzuki. But wait, you were going to kiss me?
悪い？
Not really, I'm just surprised more than anything.
いつも迎えに来てもらってるから今日は私が行こうと思ったの。
I see. How'd you get inside, though?
ゆずきちゃんに LINE で連絡取ってこっそり入れてもらったの。
Oh, I see. I didn't even hear you come in.
寝不足？
Maybe.
それってこの本を読んでたせい？
Oh. She then pulls out some of the books I borrowed from the library. I remember that I went to sleep yesterday, completely ignoring the books sprawled all over my desk. I wanted to study a bit more before going to sleep, but that didn't happen. Yeah, I wanted to know more about what you're going through.
あなたが気に病むことないのよ。言ったでしょ。この怪我はどうしようもなかったんだから。
It's not that. This whole thing about you getting injured made me realize something. That I'm useless. That all I can do is tell you to do your best. And nothing more.
そんなことないわ。あなたの言葉でいっぱい元気をもらってずいぶん救われたもの。
That's not enough. Can't just watch over you. I feel like I need to do more. Not only friends, but others too. I want to walk alongside you, Mizune. I want to be at your side whenever you're having a bad time and make your worries as small as possible. Just as I want to be at your side in the good times to share and increase your happiness 100-fold.
ゆきと
I looked into the rehab stuff as well. The book says that it's quite rough.
どんな強靭な精神を持ったアスリートでも途中でくじけそうになるみたいよ。練習の何倍もきついって。
Would you allow me to help you with that rehab too?
リハビリを？
You have to do part of the rehab at home, not just at hospitals, right? At the
術
hospital.
後にある程度経過すれば、むしろそっちがメインになってくるかしら。
I think I can help you put some ice over the affected parts while you're recovering, or massage your tired muscles as well. I'm still studying, but I'm sure I'll become good at it in no time. I'm sure that if you have someone at your side while you're in rehab, it'll be easier for you to go through it. What do you think?
なんか、ただ迎えに来ただけなのに、予想外の展開が待ってた。
Well, and I never would have thought that I'd end up talking about something so serious with you while still wearing my pajamas. Tears start forming in her eyes, and she's at the brink of crying. I'm here. I hug her, making sure to caress her back to make her feel better.
本当はずっと不安だったの。こんな大怪我したのも手術をするのも初めてで。
In my opinion, surgeries will always be stressful. No matter how small the thing is that's being operated on, or how high the success rate is, it'll always be stressful. Stressful as fuck. 100% every time. I have something... My surgeries were, in the grand scheme of things, extremely minor, really. They were things that I needed surgery on, because I didn't want... because if they got worse, it could have gotten a lot fucking worse, but it was found and actually removed before it got bad. So quite frankly, it was quite a small thing. Sure doesn't change the fact that it's going to cause severe fucking stress though. Mm-hmm.
いつ復帰できるのかなとか。復帰できても前みたいに滑れなかったらどうしようとか。
Mm-hmm. All I do is reaffirm her worries and nod to what she says, signaling that I'm on her side.
押しつぶされそうになって。でも周りに心配をかけたくなかったから笑顔でいようって決めて。けど笑ってるようで私自身無理してるのが伝わってきて、自分の笑顔を鏡で見たときまるで別人のようですごく不気味だった。
Why is there a fucking tweet that just says you can spell SpongeBob as wrong as you want in the gift tab, and he's still gonna show up? And someone proceeded to spell out Sopegeborb, and it still showed SpongeBob gifs. Mission failed. We'll get them next time. I still need to somehow set up just giving a character mercy, and then just surrounding an archer and proceeding to bully the fucking archer into max level in FE. Tekken really is the kind of game where I want to be good at it, but I'm terrible at it.
何度も自然な笑顔を作ろうとしたけど
I don't know why I keep getting distracted in recent videos. Genuine smile is not something you can really force. I know that better than anyone else. I always tried to appear that way until the end of middle school, after all. Feels like you're wearing a mask, hiding a true face from the rest of the world. Whenever you don't feel like you can smile, I'll stay by your side, smiling, and will continue to do so until you can. In fact, I might even come off as a pest to you because of it. Then separate her a little from me and place my hands on her shoulders and smile her way. After that, I move my hands, lock my fingers with hers.
恋人のキュ
Remember how this hug isn't meant to support just one person? It was meant to support each other at the same time. But right now, you need it more than I do. Told me some time ago you wanted me to rely on you as well, remember? We're both friends and lovers.
もう一回抱きしめてくれる
Like, yeah, it's important to support each other, but hey, sometimes one side of the fucking equation just needs more support than the other. Of course. Then do as she asks.
こうして甘えられるのユキとだけだから
Scared of you to be babied from time to time.
話しちゃ嫌よ
Stay like this until you want to let go. I'll always be beside you, Mizune. Let's do our best together, okay? I think it's the first time I've seen her genuinely smile since she got injured. I also noticed what's so annoying me. What's annoying me so much, I mean, when I when I shift my headphones every now and again. Basically I don't even know what to call this right now. This part of the glasses back here will push itself underneath the I guess cushioning, I don't fucking know what to call it right now, of the headphones, and not continue back far enough, and not be pushed back far enough, so it'll cause my glasses to shift uncomfortably. Anyways, your new life starts today.
如月先輩、しばらくはこっちに参加できるんですか？うん、そのつもりよ。ねえ、水葉さん、足本当大丈夫？実はヤバいの隠してたりしない？ひなたちゃん。いや、だって心配じゃん。水葉さん、そういうの無理しそうだしさ。そうだけど。いいのよ。葵さん、心配してくれてありがとう。本当に大丈夫よ。最初は少し気落ちしてたけど、もう吹っ切れたわ。おお、よかった。愛の力？さっきからずっと彼の方ばかり見てる。うん。私って愛されてるなって改めて実感できたの。今朝のはやっぱり。おお。今朝？なんかあったの？お姉ちゃんがお兄ちゃんを家まで迎えに来たの。それで
Are they going to claim that they did do the fug? Why does Nashido seem so interested in what she has to say? Bethany's also staying shut, simply listening.
いきなりバタバタって暴れるような音がしたと思ったら、その後急に静かになっちゃって。それはごっくり。ギルテー！あ、でもないか。付き合ってるんだし。いや、でもやっぱゆずきちゃんのいるとこですんのはギルテー
！Wait, you actually heard us?
聞こうとして聞いたわけじゃないよ。隣の部屋だから大きな音がしたら聞こえるの。何話してるかまではわからなかったし。お盛ん。違うのよ。別にさ、キスとかしてたわけじゃなくて、抱き合ってただけなの。朝から抱き合っちゃうんだね、恋人って。起きてすぐにハグとキスをするカップルは多い。何もおかしなことはない。キスはしてないからね。そこ重要よ。お兄ちゃんとお姉ちゃんが欧米化だよ。
Seeing how Mizune went out of her way to pick me up was just too much for me to handle, so I couldn't help myself to have a small snuggling session with her. That's the lovey action we had this morning, nothing more. Just had to admit what happened openly so that I stop assuming things that are not true.
そっか。これが恋人のいる生活か。舞台で使わせてもらっちゃおっと。
No, it isn't actually what happened, but you know, we don't gotta talk about how she, you know, started crying like a baby. That sounds extremely rude. It's okay to cry. You shouldn't need to fucking hold in your emotions. Crying can help you deal with them. It's called catharsis. And what are you writing down exactly?
本当バカなんだから。
I know she's embarrassed, but you'll have to forgive me for this one. Things could have turned nasty otherwise. Anyway, let's move on to today's club meeting. Let's start with reflecting on mistakes we made on the last event. Say as I pick up the magic pen and start writing stuff on the whiteboard. I think that the theme we ended up going with wasn't exciting enough.
季節の食材って立派なテーマだと思うけど。
I mean, I'm not saying it was bad, but it was definitely vague and confusing. The theme has to convey something to the people who come here, something more concrete. It also reminds me of how Mizune criticized the idea for being too cliché. Pretty much. The next time we hold the event, the theme has to be clearer and more to the point.
具体的には?
I was hoping to hear everyone's ideas on the matter now, actually. So yeah, those who have any cool ideas, by all means, don't hold back.
はい! 女子力が向上する食べ物がいいです!
Could you be more specific?
美容にいい食べ物だ。お肌ツヤツヤ、髪サラサラ。血行も良くなって唇もプルプル。絶対に女子が集まる。
Oh, I see what you mean. So some more aimed toward girls. As I write down her idea on the whiteboard.
はい。
Go ahead, Bethany.
外国の料理はどう？私、カナダの料理を少し作れるようになった。
So like some sort of cultural exchange through food. That sounds like a good idea.
はーい。お弁当とかは？学園に入ってからお弁当になったから、みんなも関心のある話題だと思うんだ。
Yeah, now you mentioned it, there's quite the amount of people in my class to bring their own lunchboxes.
はい。お菓子とかどうかな？
I don't think only having sweets would be convincing enough for people to come.
じゃあ、いっぱい食べても太らないお菓子。夢のようね。
Shouts Mizune, her eyes gleaming in excitement. Isn't that the idea rejected from Mizune before the first event happened?
はい、手抜きがバレない料理。
And what kind of food would fit into that category even?
適当に作ってても見た目が華やかで豪華っぽく見えて美味しい料理よ。
時短料理って最近流行ってますけど、それはちょっと欲張りすぎじゃ。てか、ももちゃん先生料理しないじゃん。
いいのよ、できなくったって。なんかお得感ある方がいいでしょ。料理のできる旦那見つけるわよ。
もしかして新見くん狙われてるんじゃ。
は？
バカップルの片割れに用はないわ。
ですよね。っていうか先生、バカはひどいと思いますよ。
Honestly, it doesn't sound like a reason to deny the claim, but oh well. Let's continue to know what happened. Any other ideas?
はい、アスリート用のお料理はどうかしら。スポーツ選手は体型や体重を維持しなきゃいけないでしょ。そのお手伝いができるお料理を作るの。運動部を中心に興味を持ってもらえると思うわ。
I see, so food for athletes, yeah. Quite a bunch of ideas in a short span of time.
難しい顔してる。いいアイデアな。
I think all of them are good, actually, though they're radically different from each other. We only have 1 year, and we won't be able to hold events like these often, so I was hoping to come up with some that would strike off a few of these in one go.
そっか、そっちの方がイベントっぽいよね。大元のテーマか。なかなかの難題だ。
Well, you know, all good ideas, so let me mull them over and see what I can come up with. Meeting ends there for the day. Talking is hard. Seeing that everyone used their brain quite a bit today, I made a bunch of macarons to snack on. I'll make some tea too.
先輩最高。
マカロン好き。
お兄ちゃんが作るお菓子、食べるたびに美味しくなっていってて楽しみだな。この部活に所属してるとちょっと体重が気になっちゃう時もあるけどね。
料理部の顧問やっててよかった。ももちゃん先生、安うるさいわね。
I'm a little for a way to merge their ideas into a single theme while I prepare and serve the tea. Oh, I wish my toe would stop hurting.
共通のテーマのこと？
Yeah, I'm looking for something that can cover everyone's ideas. She starts thinking about it as well.
食事会に来る人たちが普遍的に望んでることって何かしら？
The thing everyone is looking forward to. We're too broad, we'll end up like the last time, but not appealing to anyone in particular.
人が食事に求めてることって言い換えてもいいかもしれないわね。そこに共通のテーマがあるように思うの。
People looking forward to the food, huh? Like, I just want to feel content after eating, something like that.
それだとあまりにも抽象的すぎるけど。
Let's use the idea you gave me about food for athletes as an example. People who exercise move their bodies a lot, which is why they get hungry. They have to be mindful of not eating too much, because otherwise it could affect their performance. Then we have Hina's theme, which was basically food that would help you stay healthy. Both could fit into the general realm of healthy food, if you think about it.
健康的。そうね。体にいいご飯があるといいわよね。そういうのは味が薄かったりするから、美味しいのだともっと嬉しいわね。
That sounds about right. You could work with that idea. Thanks, Mizuha. I think I'm finally able to come up with something.
そうよかった。
I'm still waiting for the Russian food one that'll conveniently take place while Alyssa is in the country. May 24th.
食事会？へえ、こんなのやってるんだ。
Yep, please come around after school if you're interested. I'm distributing flyers to the students that walk by me. The most important thing is to always have a smile on my face. Good cooks always do. A cook with a sour look on his face always gives off the impression that they can't make tasty food. So, at least that's what Kozuki told me. It's one of his mantras. That's why I always try to have a smile on my face, even when doing things like distributing flyers. Well, it does sound like something more serious than what it actually is. The idea is to just have fun while snacking on the stuff we made. So we'd be glad to have you and your friends over if you decide to come.
考えておくよ。
Thanks. Just hoping you come around.
いたいた。おーい。
Oh, Nashiro, Bethel, you two done?
配り終えた。
こっちもゼロだよ。頑張りました。
She says while opening her hands and showing them to me. Oh, good job, you two.
あなたも空っぽ？
Yeah, I gave out the last one a moment ago. How did the people who gave them to react?
いい感じだったと思うよ。詳しい内容を聞かれて逆にこっちが焦っちゃった。
Last time we tried this, people wouldn't even accept our flyers.
たくさんの人が来てくれると嬉しい。
Me too. In any case, we did as much as we could, so all we can do now is wait for classes. Wait until classes are done for the day and see what happens. Did you really pass out flyers on the day off? That's terrible. Pass out flyers like a week beforehand, so people know it's happening, and they can also make sure, oh, okay, we don't have plans on that day, or hey, I'm kind of interested in that, so if I do, if I'm offered to do something with a friend on that day, I'll just say no, because I kind of want to check that out, or something like that. We've done all we could to gather the attention from the student body, so here's open. Once I'm done with the last preparations, I wait for the event to begin, half nervous, half hopeful.
緊張してきちゃったよ。
Things end up like the last time. No one else is saying anything, but they're equally nervous.
食事会ってここで合ってる？
ウェルカム！
Hey, Hina, you're gonna scare her! I gave you one of the flyers, alright? Glad you decided to come.
友達も誘ってって言ってたから連れ。
Thanks a lot.
2名様、ご案内です。
Nasha then leads them to a table. Eventually, other people start trickling in, wanting to check out the event as well. By the time the event starts, around 10 people are inside.
よかったわね。
Yeah, I was expecting less, to be honest.
じゃあ、リピーターを作って口コミで広がるように満足していただかなきゃね。体に良くて美味しい食事で。
Yep. I want to personally thank everyone who went out of their way to attend our foodie event. The theme of today will be delicious and healthy food. We created a menu that focuses on staying healthy. As I present the event, the other club members start placing the dishes in front of everyone. I'll present the dishes we made for today. But we don't want them to go cold when I'm explaining, so if you guys want to start eating while I explain, go ahead. First, I should mention the chicken and walnut butter sauté, which is actually not made with a frying pan, but with the help of a toaster oven. Using the oven takes away all the fat that would have otherwise been used in the pan to prepare the dish. The walnuts that accompany the chicken are also rich in proteins, vitamins, calcium, fiber, magnesium, zinc, and many other good things for its health. Sauté makes your skin look better, preserves your hair's natural beauty, and is overall a balanced food that doesn't add many calories to your
美
diet.
肌に綺麗な髪だって。
いいことずくめだね。
あ、美味しい。
この味付け結構好みかも。
Seems people are liking the food. We prepared a soy milk pudding for dessert, so take your time eating the other stuff. Then bow my head to everyone's applause. Thank you all for coming today. We'll hold another event next month, so if you guys liked this one, be sure to come to that one too. To see off the people who came to the event, one of the girls who attended comes to me. She came alone and sat at the end of one of the tables, which seemed quiet. What's up?
今日の鶏肉とくるみのソテー、すごく美味しかったです。外はこんがりしてて、中はジューシーで、私もお料理するんですけど、あんなに上手にできたことなくて。もしコツとかあったら教えてもらえませんか?
Let me guess. Whenever you try this, it gets burned in the middle of the cooking process?
はい、そうなんです。よくわかりますね。
The exact thing happened to me when I started out. One oven is completely different from the other, so just putting it on the same temperature isn't enough. You should wrap the food in aluminum foil.
アルミホイル?
Yep, it protects the chicken and it helps it get well cooked on the inside without getting burned while keeping juiciness too. Give it a try.
はい、今度やってみます。
Want us to hand you the recipe for the dish too?
いいんですか? ありがとうございます。
Then give her a printout with the recipe she holds between her arms while she leaves. I'm seeing her off. Whew. Take a deep breath.
お疲れ様。
As says Mizuna as she hands me a glass of water. I was actually pretty thirsty, thanks. Then gulp down the whole glass in one go. Nah. Now I feel way better. I feel way better now that I've had something to drink.
うまくいったんだよね。だと思うけど。
I guess they're still a bit uncertain.
ほら、部長でしょ。まとめてきなさい。
Yeah. I want to thank everyone for today! Thanks to everyone proposing their own ideas. We were able to come up with some that people were genuinely interested in. While it's true that not a lot of people came, true that some will come again next time. Maybe even more. Did a good job. So, let's do our best for the next events as well. One day we'll have this room filled to the brim with people.
成功を祝して乾杯といきますか。
やったー、打ち上げだー。実は私、みんなに配膳してる時からずっと美味しそうって思ってたんだよね。はい、すごくいい匂いがしてました。頑張った。お腹すいた。
It's good. Prepare some for everyone so you can eat as much as you want. By the way, Momo-chan sensei, we can have a drink to celebrate, but we can't really serve alcohol on school grounds.
いくら私でも学校で飲みません。ノンアルコールビールで我慢します。
Jen heads to the room's fridge and pulls out a bunch of bottles. When the hell did you put those there?
次はもっといっぱい来てもらえるといいわね。
The reason so many came today was because of the hints you gave me the other day, so thanks.
思いついたのはあなたでしょ。ここまでみんなを引っ張ってきたのもね。ほらほら、二人ともこっちに来て一緒に打ち上げしようよ。イチャつくのは二人きりになるまで我慢するんだ。
We're just talking, come on.
あなたたちが二人でいるときはいつも背景がピンク色に見える。
それわかります。たまに直視できなくなるというか。そんな空気出してるかしら。というか、そういう目で見られてたのね。はんももちゃん先生が爆食いしてる。
それは私の分。ももちゃん、人のものを食べるのは良くないこと。
Everyone seems to be in good spirits as we start eating and celebrating the day's success. Felt the same when we were doing the preparations. Everyone did their absolute best, and that's why we were able to get today's results. But that makes it feel, well, I just feel that these events will truly become livelier as we keep doing them.
予感じゃなくて、そうなるわよ、きっと。
June 14th. Surgery.
前よりお客さんの数が増えてたわね。
Why not? Yeah, I'm also super happy some of the people from the first time decided to come back again. Time went by in a flash, and soon enough a month had passed since the first foodie event.
前のイベントを楽しんでもらえた証拠ね。
After the end of the third event, which was today, Mizuna came to my room as per usual. Last time we decided to go for delicious and healthy food. We wanted to expand on that idea, and with Bethany's help, we managed to hold a delicious and healthy food Canadian edition event this time. I was a little worried about where we'd get the ingredients, but we managed to find substitutes for almost everything, so that was a relief. I know Bethany said that she got better at cooking Canadian food, but she was amazing. She definitely saved us on this one.
やっぱりお料理のできる女の子の方がいい。
Huh?
男の子は彼女の手料理を食べたり、そういう家庭的なこと結婚したいんでしょ。私お料理できないから。
You have to be bad at. You might have to be bad at something. If you have to be bad at something, might as well be cooking.
自分でもどうしてかわからないの。レシピ通りに作ってるつもりなのに。
And you better start learning the recipes for the next event, because otherwise we'll end up with the club room on fire.
そんなに私をいじめて楽しい？結構真剣に悩んでるのよ。
Yes, that most guys would prefer a girl who can cook, yeah.
やっぱり。
But I said most, not all. I think you're a homely girl already, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Huh?
I think I told you about this before, but you're actually brilliant at many other things that aren't cooking. You're thoughtful and considerate and support me in more ways than one. Plus, I like being the one making the food for you. You gotta have some balance in them, don't you think? I think I excel at the things you don't, and vice versa. Complement each other well, don't you think?
あなたはお料理ができなくても私と結婚したいって思う？
I do. Actually, I don't think that I'd be able to get married to anyone else but you.
私もあなた以外と結婚なんて想像すらできないわ。だったらお料理できなくてもいいかしら。他の家事は一生懸命やるわね。
Same for me. I mean, housework is meant to be something that the couple manages together.
そうよね。子供も一緒に育てていけばいいものね。
Wait, kids?
え？あ
Like you get over, like, I'll be caught dead in the ground before I have kids! Actually, recently when I was cleaning out the vegetable section at near closing time during my shift, there was like a child crying and just throwing a tantrum in one of the aisles. I don't know where it was because I couldn't see it, but I just like sat there like just looked, essentially looked over to the other employee that was also helping me clean up out there. More so, I was helping her clean out there. And I was like, I hate it when people are, after hearing that someone doesn't like children, pull out the argument, well, you used to be a child as well. Well, yeah, I used to be a child and I used to be a bastard. Your fucking point? If I could go back in time, I'd punch the bastard. God, beat some fucking manners into him. Once she realizes what she just said, her face goes red.
ごめんね。ちょっと先走りすぎよね。いつかね、そういう未来もあるのかなってふと思っちゃっただけだから気にしないで。
Sure. I'm now pretty immune to getting embarrassed. I mean, we've been together for a while now. But some topics still manage to red my face, like this one. The air around us suddenly feels different. Sexier, in a way. Body starts feeling itchy. By the way, how's the rehab at the hospital going?
筋力もアップしてきてて、このままいけば手術後もスムーズに復帰できるだろうって。
I see. So you've been able to keep it up at home too, I guess.
あなたが手伝ってくれるおかげよ。一人じゃここまでうまくいってなかったわ。今日もまたお願いできる？そのマッサージ付きで。あなたのマッサージすごく気持ちいいから。
Something tells me he's gonna give her a very deep massage, if you can know what I'm saying. Camera frame? What's a camera frame? I do think I do like a okay job at staying like centered. Like, yes, I will do something like this, but my face tends to be somewhat more in the middle. Like, yeah, this is borderline. So is this, but it's still fine. And no, I won't stop. I've been helping Mizuha with rehab for a while now, and I've managed to learn a couple of things to help her out, like massages. Sure thing. Mizuha says something. Saying something I do to her makes her feel good. It makes me all nervous now. It's all because of what happened moments ago. I'm simply massaging her to help her with the rehab like I usually do, but today it just feels different. Can't massage you wearing those clothes, so you need to get changed first. I'll get out. He's changing her clothes in my room right now! Actually, now that I think about it, kind of amazing in a way. My girlfriend is literally at the other side of this door, taking her clothes off. I wonder if she's wearing only underwear right now. Ugh, what am I even thinking about? The only reason she trusts me being this close to her is because it's me. I try my hardest to not concentrate on the sounds coming from inside my room and look elsewhere, seeking to distract myself. Eventually she tells me she's changed her clothes and I go inside once more. She takes some distance from me and places her hands behind her head. Okay, let's start counting. 1, 2. She's doing half squats right now. 3. What the fuck are half squats anyways? Oh, that's half squats. So essentially not quite go all the way down. So essentially, like, your knees are roughly at a 90-degree angle for a half squat. They're at a 140-degree angle for full squats. Need to calm myself down before I start a massage. It's just that for some reason her voice sounds sexier today. She eventually finishes her daily rehab, and I apply ice to the places where she's the warmest. You like it like this? At first she twitched a little because of the sudden change in temperature, but she quickly gets used to it. Her face still flushed from the exercise she just did. She takes her hair and makes a small bun. Your sweater. No, it's not that.
私、どうも汗っかきみたいなの。汗が出るのはいいことらしいけど、女の子としては気になっちゃうわよね。
She then reaches her bag and pulls out a towel to wipe her sweat off. It's the same towel I gifted her when we were in middle school. The one with the 2 penguins holding wings. I knew it ever since we started doing today's rehab regime. I felt the weight at times. She always smells good, but whenever Mizuha sweats, the smell becomes stimulating. It makes me feel a little dizzy. Sweat fetishes. She says with a smile on her face. Oh, right. Let's move to the bed. She then lies on the bed, face up.
ここはあなたの部屋の中でも、あなたの匂いが一番濃い場所よね。
I always sleep there, I always sleep there, so no wonder.
私の一番のお気に入りの場所。マッサージされてると安心していつも眠くなってきちゃうの。
Yeah, I haven't been able to sleep well for a while now.
どうして
Well, it's because you come here every day for your massages and,
もしかして私をマッサージしすぎてあなたの方が筋肉痛になっちゃってるとか
It's not that. How do I say this? It's, that the bed doesn't completely smell like me anymore.
それって私の
Yeah, your smells mixed into it and I got all excited because of it.
ドキドキしちゃってるんだじゃあもっと染み込ませちゃおっとゴロゴローンマーキング
She hums while rolling around on the bed. Hey, Mizuna, you want me to become an insomniac or something? You gotta make it smell even more like more of you.
私は狙い通りよこれでも染みついちゃって取れないわね
Oh man, how many sleepless nights await me now?
私の匂いでドキドキしてるってことはその間は私のことを考えてくれてるってことでしょ大好きな彼が眠る直前まで頭の中を私でいっぱいにしてくれてるってことだものこれだけこすりつけたら朝起きても匂いがしちゃうかもね寝ても覚めてももっと私のことを思いなさい
Just fuck already! There's not really a need for that. I already think of you all the time. I always think of you, Mizune.
私もあなたのこと毎日朝から夜まで考えてるわだからこのベッドがすごく羨ましい私も毎日あなたの匂いに包まれて眠りたいわあ、そうだ私のベッドと交換しない
That sounds like the stupidest idea ever.
結構本気だったのにもしくは毎日私のベッドに匂いをこすりつけに来てくれてもいいのよ
I'm not scared of dog, you know. Let's just get over with the massage.
はーいよろしくお願いします
First, place my hands on her thighs. She's wearing leggings, which are a little sweaty, so they're somewhat hard to grasp correctly. I use both of the palms of my hands and one leg, rubbing it from the thigh area down to her foot. I do that several times, making sure to sink my fingers into her thighs. Next, I make sure to press my palms over her thighs, moving her leg muscles left and right. Feels like she's moaning at this point. Damn, it feels like I'm doing something I shouldn't.
これ気持ちいい
At the end, I mix my massage movements by using my fingers and my whole hands, one after the other. Okay, now you gotta turn around so I can work behind your thighs.
はーいひっくり返して
She says while extending her arms my way. Yep, here we go. Then take her hands and help her turn around so she lies face
あ
down.
なたの匂いがする枕
She says while burying her face deep into it. Please stop smelling it like that.
いいじゃない減るものじゃないでしょ
I'm saying that because the last time you did that, you left drool all over it.
傷ってならないわね垂らしてないわよ
Well, you definitely did the last time. You fell asleep. I fell half asleep because the massage felt good, and you most likely drooled over it while you were drifting away. Don't you remember that at all?
そう言われれば身に覚えがないこともないかもでもそれはこの枕がいい匂いしすぎるのが悪いんだから責任を持って私がお持ち帰りを強く押しちゃダメ
I feel that unless I start disciplining you, you're going to develop a nasty fetish for my smell otherwise.
しつけって何よ。小さい頃から嗅ぎ慣れた匂いで、好きなものは好きなんだもの。しょうがないでしょ。いわば麻薬ね。定期的にあなたの匂いを嗅がないと禁断症状が出るみたいな。
Sounds like something you should have therapy for. Now I'm worried about what kind of smell I have, to be honest. I feel the same when it comes to her smell, though. So it's not like I can display anything back to her either. Speaking of smells, I think I remember Mizune telling me at some point that people's smells could have chemistry with each other's. I do wonder, since we've been together for so long, maybe we've naturally become addicted to each other's smells in a way. Stop that. Like, I know smell is something very vital to the human experience, because smell actually is one way for humans to find out their compatibility, quote-unquote, with another. Because if they smell good, the offspring has high likelihood of, survival. Even that aside, I continue my massage, but this time on the rear of her thighs.
お尻の近く、指先で押されるの。
I apply more strength than before and keep going at it.
今月の末、シーズン開始前にね。
Yeah?
球場の記者会見をすることになったの。
I see. That will let everyone know of her status. They'll know she's injured and that she'll need to get surgery. I mean, at least it'll make it clear to everyone else that she won't be making an appearance this year's season.
グッとくる感動的な会見にしようって思ってるから、一緒に内容を考えてくれる？
She then forces laughter. I guess she feels the same way as I do. Sure thing.
みんなが涙を流しちゃうようなのがいいわね。
Sounds like quite the task, honestly.
せっかく記者会見するんだもの。それくらいじゃなきゃやる意味がないわ。
Seems like the perfect opportunity to announce that you have a boyfriend, Like, make it all emotional, like, it feels very difficult to say this, but I can't take part in the season because of surgery. I know this will take a lot of strength, and I know that a lot of people have given up their career as athletes after such a surgery, but I'm confident I'll be back. I do have a beloved person by my side to help me through this ordeal, stuff like that. Once I'm done with the back of her thighs, I then move to her feet. Okay, and it's done.
すごく楽になったわ。いつもありがとう。
During today's massage has made me realize once more how soft and feminine her body is. No, I'm done with the massage and all, but I wish I could still keep touching her more.
キスしたいの？
Huh?
そんな顔してたから。違った？
Well, I guess you're not wrong, maybe. She's kind of wrong in a way.
それなら素直に言えばいいのに。じっとしてて。
She plays her arms behind my neck and approaches her face to mine. Her sweet smell invades my nostrils as she wraps her, places her arms. We start with light kisses, pecking each other's lips as if we're making sure how soft they are. Then increases the intensity of the kiss, now trying to eat each other out as she slowly introduces her tongue into my mouth. Okay, yeah, we get it, but Mizune.
じっとしててって言ったのに。
I just can't hold myself back. I just can't hold myself back. Now I am the one sticking my tongue into her mouth while she lets me do whatever I want as our saliva mixes together. Stop that. Cease. As we separate our mouths, a single thread of saliva visibly still connects our mouths together.
満足できた？もっとしたい？
If we go further than this, I'm already close to the point of no return. Like touching her, and the kisses we exchanged just now have me rock as hard as a rock. She casts her gaze downwards and half succeeded tenth pitching, her face going red the moment she sees it. You both stay frozen in place without saying anything for a while. Sorry, this naturally happens when, to me, when, it'll get better if I wait a little.
そろそろキスから先に進んでみる?
Huh?
したいでしょ?
I do, but I feel like I'm stuck for words for some reason.
男の子だものね。そういうことしたいわよね。ようやくあなたも私の体の魅力に気づいたってことね。
That just sounds like he's saying, "Oh, fucking finally! I've always had an interest in your body. What did you think with that? Why did you think that? What did you think happened to me every time we kissed so far? Don't you have your procedure next week, though? I'm mostly worried about her leg. Having sex requires a lot of movement and exercise in a way. That's why. She just has to lie cold turkey this time. She can be the one to ride you like a fucking bronco after she's done with rehab."
私そんなに激しいことされちゃうんだ。
I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't. Not like I'm the most knowledgeable about the topic, since it'd be my first time.
私だって初めてよ。どんな感じかなんてわかるはずないわ。
You ever just sit around randomly and suddenly you just realize, damn! Why does my left ball sack hurt all of a sudden?
でもユキトだったら私を大切にしてくれるって信じてるから。
Meansね。
そのね、手術の日が近づいてくると不安になるの。ほとんど失敗しないって分かってても今までしたことないから。だからいっぱい愛してもらって手術を乗り越えられる勇気をたくさんもらえればなとか。
I rushed her and hugged her tightly.
もう苦しいわよ。
I mean, Eva's into it. Sorry, I just felt like I needed to hug you. I'm so glad to be your friend and partner.
そのまま私のセリフよ。私、あなたの幼馴染じゃなかったら、ずっと友達すら作れなかったし、スケートもやってなかったし、彼女じゃなかったら、きっと何度も挫折して、すべてから逃げてたわ。好き。大好き。たまらなく好き。心だけじゃなく、体もユキトのものになりたい。
You know what, let's make it weird. Sorry. Commemorate the moment. That's called. There we go, we're done commemorating the moment. This feels like some sort of second confession in a way. This one feels like we want to feel happy together to a deeper level. Alright, forget. There we go. Gotta be prepared. We kiss while we stay hugging.
どうしたの?
Yuzuki and Yuko are home right now.
そうよね。
Tomorrow's Sunday, which means the parents will be out working until late, and Yuzuki will be hanging out with Hina until late as well. Let's have a date that day.
デートだけ?
And then come to my place right after. so we can have sex.
初めてのエッチしましょう。約束よ。どうしよう。どんなのが好みなのかしら。
Oh, my toe will just randomly start hurting like hell for some reason right now. That is not pleasant. I've lined up my favorite underwear on my bed. I've been mulling over which one I should wear ever since this morning, placing them over myself in front of the mirror to see how they'd look like, what they'd look like. Tomorrow's the day I'll have sex with Yukito for the first time.
エッチついにしちゃうんだ。
I've said and imagined it so many times by now that I can't even keep count. I feel like my face has been red ever since last night.
で、早く選んじゃわないと。デートは明日なんだもの。そもそも私の持ってる下着でいいの？どれも一度は着たことあるし、特別な感じはしないわよね。やっぱり初めて結ばれるんだから、それなりの準備をして臨まなきゃ。勝負下着って言うのよね。彼に見てもらうための下着。
I don't know why, but I like how the Japanese term for that kind of underwear is just like, ah yes, combat underwear.
彼にエッチしたいって興奮してもらうための下着。買ってこよう。
As I try to keep my excitement down, I store the underwear sets back into the drawer and prepare to go out. June 16th. I want to chop my toe off. I take deep breaths to calm myself down. I'm wearing the new underwear I bought expressively for today.
今日、ユキトとエッチしちゃうんだ。
Saying it out loud makes it feel even more real.
私の初めてをあげちゃうんだ。
Still feel extremely excited about it all, so my face is still all red.
初体験に必要なものって何かあるのかしら。
Condoms.
下着はこれでいいとして、お風呂にも入ったし、いつもより入念に体も洗ってピカピカにしたし、おっぱいも大事なところも、これでいつどこを触られても大丈夫。触られるとか、私朝から何想像して。
You think my heart is about to explode right now?
でもエッチするのはデートの後よね。その頃にはきっとちょっと汗をかいちゃってるはず。お願いしたらお風呂を貸してもらえるかしら。部屋に入っていきなり押し倒されちゃう場合もあるかも。デート先のお手洗いでこまめに直せばなんとかなる。やっぱり一番可愛いって思ってもらえる状態でエッチしたいものね。そうだわ。彼のご家族に手土産とか買っていった方がいいのかしら。彼のものになるんだし、改めてご挨拶するのは重要よね。どんなご挨拶よ。そもそも彼のご家族がいないから今日お邪魔するんだもの。
Panic. Whenever I think about his family not being there, I feel like we'll be doing something we actually shouldn't.
またドキドキしてきちゃった。まだデートまで時間あるわよね。念のためもう一回お風呂入っておきましょう。
Hair's looking good, those two. These are the clothes I prepared yesterday for today's date. Today's a special day for the both of us. I'm more excited than usual. Teeth are brushed. rush them just in case. Mainly because they're most likely going to kiss a lot, and I'd rather have my mouth taste nicely to her. My smell? Good. Took a shower this morning. Yuzuki looked at me weird for doing it too. Underwear's looking good too. Actually bought a new set of underwear just for the day at the business district yesterday. Underwear's not something you usually show to others, so I felt like the one I'd wear today had to be special. My nails are looking fine. I cut them last night. I'm gonna be touching her quite a bit, and I'd rather not scratch her by accident. Well, I think I'm more than well prepared for it. Also made sure to clean my room, change my bed sheets, and probably make the bed. What's left is to hope the date goes well. First I'll do the usual. Go to her place and pick her up, say hi to her. And we'll go to a fancy place to eat today that I found just for the occasion. That way, we'll set the mood. Yeah, I not only bought new underwear yesterday, I looked into how to make the date experience as best as I could. Yes, and after that, we'll go to my place. We'll hug, kiss, set the mood even more. Carry her to the bed. I simulate myself softly pushing her down on the bed. Keep her close to me with my arms as we kiss, making sure to whisper how much I love her into her ear, slowly but surely. Nothing! You just scared me a little! Come on in! Yuzuki is dressed to go out already. When do you think you'll be back? I need to make sure in case she returns earlier than expected and finds us doing... well... Sounds good. I'll make sure that the stove is on and things are in order before I leave. Off you go, take care. She returns at 9. Okay, so we should come here at around 6. I don't know how much time sex takes, but so I'm taking all the precautions I can. Oh, it's about time for me to leave too. We agreed to meet up in front of her house. I don't know if it'll... I know it's like a 5-minute walk from mine, but I want to be there somewhat ahead of time if I can. I head towards her house, more excited than usual. As I finally see the shape of her house in the distance, I notice someone standing waiting in front of it already. Isn't it? He shouts, jumping backwards in surprise. Morning. Oh man, just seeing, I already doubled my palpitations. Yeah, and so you're... Seems to be as nervous as I am. What's wrong? Oh yeah, I took a shower before coming. You smell quite nice too, actually. I see. Hahaha. We're more than aware of what we're doing today. Of what we're going to do today, and that makes things a little awkward. I hate that itch! I think that unless we move along and start the date, we're going to stay awkward, so let's get to it. Let's get going! It takes quite a bit of courage for me to hold her hand today. Some that we've done countless times by now, but today... Oh, today! I told her I'd be the one choosing where to go. And Didn't tell her where we'd be going either, so it makes sense she's curious. Well, actually, should I do what I planned? Like, I know that I made quite a lot of preparations for this date, but I wanted to enjoy her some. She's very nervous right now, and if I take her to one of the new places I was thinking of, she's not going to be able to calm down. We are... wrote a piece of paper with all the data for the notes and crushed it with my hand inside my pocket. We're going there.
ゲームセンター？あれ？あの建物、なんだか見覚えが。
Yep, a lot of machines have changed since then, but oh well.
懐かしいわね。ほんと、懐かしいな。
Nice, she's relaxed a little bit. We're not going there just to look at games, we're playing too. We then enter the place. As we do, I'm going to end someone. As you do, we greeted by the sounds of the machines going off, some we're familiar with by now. So that goes straight to one of the things we used to play a lot here, which is the air hockey machine. As it comes flying out of the machine, it heads straight from the goal line. It's always been too easy to predict. I see through your every move. Get the puck as strong as I can towards her side.
昔からあなたはネチネチカードばっかり狙ってくるんだから。男でしょ？正々堂々真ん中を狙ってきなさい。
More like I learned from my mistakes. You know I can't win head on against you. It is the result of my training. The puck moves from one side to the other, increasingly fast. Man, I can't be too cautious. She's an athlete and she has a lot of strength in her too. I'll lose if I underestimate her.
私だっていつまでもあなたに力だけで勝てるとは思ってないわ。これならどう
Mizuna's shot is aimed to the left side of the goal line, the opposite of the one I was aiming for in my last shot. Damn! Expecting her to throw this straight ahead as per usual, but I let my guard down and take too long to react. Duh! Ching! Oh.
ああずるいパックを止めるのはルール違反よ。
When did I? It's not an official rule of this game or anything, but we made a rule between us to not stop the puck in the middle of a match or else.
ペナルティーは分かってるわよね。どうしたの？言えないの？まさか忘れちゃったの？
She knows I remember it more than well, which is the reason she's rubbing salt on the wound. Mizuha-chan is my wife, and I'm super happy she is.
はい、よくできました。
Man, that was embarrassing. He made the rule back when we really liked to play house, and since I was the one who played with her and had to fulfill the role of husband, she decided my punishment would be that since I'd never say it out of embarrassment. It became sort of a punishment game eventually, though she'd always answer with her own line.
私もユキト君が旦那様で幸せよ。
The second game we'd play a lot in the game center was a shooting game. Isn't that watch out? There's a bunch of zombies coming out of there.
ちょっとだけ持ちこたえて。今、弾の補給中。
Okay. Mizuna has managed to keep every single zombie coming her way at bay. There's just an endless amount of them coming out. And I'm not allowed ammo left myself.
お待たせ。いけるわよ。
I'm making sure to reload in turns, never at the same time as the game continues.
そろそろボス？
Looks like it. As we both predict, that big zombie wearing a security guard uniform and carrying an enormous club suddenly bursts out from the ground.
Yeah!
Sorry. We both concentrate the fire on the big guy, shooting a load of bullets into his chest, but they don't affect him. What? He approaches us and, along with a scream, swings his club at point-blank range, taking away the single life point from us.
あの一撃でゲームオーバー？
This game's terrible. There's a countdown on the screen asking if we want to pay for more lives. What do you want to do?
やるに決まってるでしょ。負けたままなんて 悔しいじゃない。
My thoughts exactly. Insert a coin before the countdown drops to 0, allowing us to continue. I think the shout is the signal that makes him show his weak spot. Whenever he does, we need to look for it.
了解。あなたと私のチームワークをあのゾンビに見せつけてあげましょう。
We're unstoppable together. Game is now ready, set.
Go!
The third game we used to play when we were little were the claw machines. What do you want me to pick?
あれ
She points at a small penguin plushie.
取れそう？
I don't think so. He's on an impossible shot. Don't you have a lot of penguin plushies already, though?
いっぱいいればそれだけ幸せも広がっていくのよ。もうすぐ家族に迎え入れてあげるからね。
She says to the plushie inside the machine. I have to do it no matter what. My reputation is at stake here. Push the button, starting the crane. I think this should be good. The crane slowly goes downwards without making a sound.
惜しい。隣のぬいぐるみが動いただけね。
That's fine, I needed to do this because otherwise the plushie would be impossible to pick up.
なるほど。それで抜かせたのね。
Yeah, actually, can you keep an eye on the crane from the side of the machine to align it perfectly with the plushie? We always used the strategy to pick the things we liked from the crane. She moved to the side of the machine and told me when to stop the crane. I think that's the horizontal position. Okay, Mizuha, tell me when to stop. Stop pushing the button. Then push the button.
そこよ。
I release the button when she tells me. The crane goes down once more, opening its claw and...
掴んだ。ほら見て、掴んだわよ。
Yep, but now comes the hard part. Not over yet. The crane has to carry the plushie to the hole, so it comes out, and it could drop it on the way.
頑張って。もう少しよ。
Oh! Fortunately, I didn't have to worry much, as the crane manages to safely carry the plushie outside. As it does, I stick my hand inside to take it. Here you go.
ありがとう。
Whoa, penguin upon thee.
これであなたもペンギン大家族の一員ね。今日からよろしくね。
He says while holding the penguin between her arms. With that, she takes one of the penguin's wings and waves it my way.
僕を助けてくれてありがとうペン。ご主人様は命の恩人だペン。
I remember you used to do that stuff whenever we played house together.
いいじゃない。嬉しかったんだもの。
Nothing wrong with it. What's your name, Mr. Penguin?
ギンタっていうペン。僕に会うときは水葉ちゃんの家に遊びに来てほしいペン。待ってるペン。
Oh, so you're called Ginta. I'll be sure to come and say hi sometime, bud. Say as I pet the penguin's head.
ギンタと一緒に待ってるわね。
This reminds me of when we were little and we did this exact same thing playing house. It makes my chest feel somewhat ticklish. We tried many other games after that. Some rhythm games, which Mizuha excelled at. Some fighting games, where I was the better player. Along with trying to coin pushes a couple of times as well. Not all of the games we played were the same as when we were little, but they still bring back lots of memories. I think the machines we're in front of right now is the one that'll give us the best memory of them all, though.
フレームの形を選べる機種に動画がおまけでついてくるのもあるのね。時代に取り残されちゃったみたい。
I wonder if he's out of place. His arcade has changed its machines lots of times now, even while we were coming here. This one seems to have survived, though.
どれがいいのかしら。
I don't know. The last time I took a picture and one of these was with you, so...
そうなの？ゆずきちゃんや葵さんはこういうの好きそうだけど。
If they invited me, I would have taken one of them for sure, but I've never really had the chance, so... You sure love these, don't you? I remember you always made it a point to come here whenever we came to the arcade.
好きなことに違いはないんだけどね。
Why is that, though?
何か形のあるものが欲しかったからって理由が一番だったの。 まだあなたのご近所さんになる前は1ヶ月に1回しか会えなかったでしょ。あの頃の1ヶ月は今の1ヶ月よりずっと長かったから。
I'm trying to... hold on. It's hard to get it right. What was it? How did it work again? Hold on, I'm trying to figure something out. Trying to unlock like a hidden talent again. I can't do it anymore. Needs to be able to do it just where I could just like fucking like wiggle it back and forth with the other finger. But now I can't do it anymore apparently. Hold on, I did it again. I guess I could still do this. Alright, there was something completely different. Oh well. Yeah, I remember how we used to hang out the entire day. I wouldn't change the memory of those days for anything else in the world.
決めたわ。フレームの形を選べるのにしましょう。
Then insert a coin in the machine and start fumbling with controls like we used to back then. Checking some of the frames on the screen, she finally decides on one and prepares to take the picture with me.
もっとこっちに寄らないとフレームに収まらないでしょ。
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have chosen the one with the shape of a heart. The heart is making it way more difficult than normal for us to position ourselves into the frame, like a rectangular one would.
これは思わぬ盲点だったわね。でもあなたと恋人になって撮るの初めてでしょ。どうしてもハートにしたかったの。私たちとっても仲良しのカップルですって感じしない？
If anything, I think it'll make us look like we're too clingy.
仲良しカップル。あ、はじまちゃん、ほらこっち。
She then pulls me from my arm and forces me to stick with her.
ほら、笑顔でポーズよ。何よ、そのぎこちない表情。そのままで映るつもり？
Sorry, it's just my arm is right between your boobs, so...
エッチ。
Suddenly the flash of the camera is heard.
変な顔になっちゃったじゃない。
Sorry about that. Smile on the pose, come on.
ごまかそうとしてる。
No, what I want is a smile. You're the cutest when you smile, you know?
バカ。ニコーン。
Jeez. We managed to smile and pose for this one next just fine, as well as the ones after that.
イチャイチャ？
Damn, wasn't expecting Machine to ask that of us.
ハートのフレームを選んだからかしら。イチャイチャって抱き合うとこ？
Let's give it a try. And then hug her. My heart pounding super fast.
チャイチャしてるところ取られちゃった。じゃあ次の最後だよ。もっとイチャイチャしてよ。もっとイチャイチャ
That means... Looks at my eyes, letting me know exactly what she wants. Wants the same thing too. Close your eyes, Mizune. She does as I tell her to. I love you.
私も大好き。
I'm going to soothe my
二人だけの
stares.
秘密のシールね。
After the pictures were taken, we wrote a couple of things over them with the digital pen. Mizune looks delighted with them. I'm glad I made this sudden change of plans. She seems to be completely comfortable, and the awkwardness between us is gone.
次はどこに行くの？
Oh, look at one of the clocks from the corner of my eyes. I think we can go to only one more place because it's almost time for that. If it gets too late, we could arrive at my home later than we should. Actually, I just noticed I screwed up big time. I forgot to buy condoms. I didn't have to notice this now of all times. And here I thought that I made sure everything was ready. Looks like I can sneak up on myself and get him alone since I'm in the middle of a date right now.
どうしたの？なんだか顔が多いわよ。気分でも悪いの？
She says while looking at my face, worried.
ゲームして酔っちゃった？お手洗い行く？
Well, I have to tell her about this, right? Don't be a coward. Tell her. I don't have contraceptives. Condoms. The moment she realizes her face goes red, and I kinda need them since, well, we're doing it all. I know I should have had them ready by now, but I pretty much forgot up until now. Can I go and buy them? It won't take long to return.
待って。
は？
私も一緒について行っていい？
After we make sure that there's no people around, we take some time to finally arrive at the contraceptives area. We now are in front of them, frozen in place.
コンドームってこんなにいっぱい種類があるのね。
Neither did I. There have to be at least 30 packages in front of us. Wait, so you're interested in them too?
そのこれが私の体の中に入ってくるんでしょ？どういうものか気になるじゃない。
Misa just looks over and like, listen up. For you, it's just gonna be essentially the same thing as putting it on your finger. It's actually going inside of me here. I have reason to be worried. I guess you have a point. She'll be touching them directly at some point, so I understand.
どれがいいのかしら。
We then start browsing different packages. How about this one?
あ、ペンギン。こんなのもあるのね。
Penguins are only in the box and the wrappers, though, not the actual condoms themselves.
これがいいわ。
There seem to be two types of thickness options. One is 0.03 millimeters, the other is 0.01.
あなたはどっちがいいの？
Maybe the latter? I'm scared of it being more flimsy and possibly breaking. If it broke in the middle of the thing, then buying it would have lost all its meaning.
0.01 ミリの極薄にしましょう。
She whispers to me. Huh? You sure?
そっちの方がお互いをいっぱい感じられそうな気がしない？あなたもそう思ってくれたんでしょ？
Yeah, I'd love it if I could feel more of you.
私もあなたをいっぱい感じたいわ。既製品だし、無茶なことしなければ破けたりしないわよ。
Okay, then I'll go and buy these. You can wait outside for me if you want.
私もついていくわよ。二人で使うものだもの。お金も半分か。
But if we both go and pay for these, we'll basically be telling everyone who sees us that we're going to have sex.
そうよね。これお金。外で待ってるわね。
She then hands me a bunch of coins, her face beat red, and rushes out of the drugstore. This would be to say, though, buying these is gonna be hard. Check the contents of my wallet. Fortunately, I have a lot of spare cash, thanks to me anticipating that what I'd be spending on the date. What I'd spend on the date. Buy some juice and a couple of snacks too, why not? Hiding the condom beneath snacks never fucking works, because turns out the fucking clerk has to scan every item one by one. So they'll be seeing the condom either way. And if anything, putting it below it is just gonna cause it to be on top of it while you try to pack everything back in. Eventually the sun starts setting down. We spend most of the time at the arcade in the end.
でも楽しかったわ。子供の頃に戻ったみたいだった。いつもこの時間になると、お母さんがホロロまで迎えに来て、家に帰らなきゃいけなかったのよね。もっともっと遊んでいたくて、今日を終わりにしたくなくて、寂しかったな。
Me too. But I gulp. Tonight we're not going back home. You know what? I somehow doubt there's going to be a usable CG before I decide to end this part, so... Want to go to my place now? As I'm basically inviting her to have sex with me, she starts breathing heavily and her face goes beet red. Okay, maybe that one more so. She says while nodding. My place is completely dark. There's no one inside, and the doors are still locked from this morning. So there's no one inside. The moment we entered, we tiptoe our way to my room, going up the stairs. Before we enter my room, Mizuha freezes in place right at the door, not entering. What's wrong?
ドキドキしちゃって。こんな気持ちで入るの。初めてあなたの部屋にご招待された時以来だなって。
At time, she was excited for a different reason, though. Well, it's not like anything has changed inside, so relax a little.
お邪魔します。
She then enters the room and sits on her knees above the carpet, making sure to straighten her skirt. She's staring right at the bed. And we promised to each other that we're going to have sex and all, but is it okay for me to just go for the kill right now? I want her to think that I'm some sort of sex-starved weirdo. Like I first experienced, to feel as natural as possible. I don't want to force anything. But then again, what is natural? The Mizuha! Aren't you thirsty?
ちょっとだけ。
Okay, I'll get some for us to drink. Want some tea?
お願いします。
As we keep drinking, we look at each other from time to time and giggle. Eventually, we run out of tea to drink. Can't keep my eyes fixed in one place, and I'm freaking out a little bit. She's not only 1 year older than me, but a girl too, so of course I'm nervous right now. I'm the guy here, so I'm supposed to take the lead. There's something I'd like to tell you, actually.
はい。
I want to have sex with you. Don't you want to?
します。エッチしたい。ユキトと初めてのエッチ。私もしたい。
Okay, actually I've been worried all this time because I don't know how to begin.
しょうがないわよ。私もあなたも初めて同士なんだもの。あのね、エッチする前にキスしてくれる？
Yeah, let's kiss a lot. I rushed to her and hugged her, pressing my lips against hers. We started with light kisses, more like pecks. Eventually our kisses start turning into more heated ones, and we stick our tongues inside each other's mouths, making sure to coil them around. No. You're gulping in. Probably the saliva you just spoke of. Stop. Seem naughtier with your tongue today, or is it just me? Cease.
多分体がいつもより
Cease. Can't wait to have sex with you too, Mizune. Yeah, I just thought of what's coming next is getting me so, horny. I'm having the bone of my life, friend. Why is that line so funny to me? I feel like it could rip through my pants any moment now. Can I touch your boobs?
私のおっぱい
Yeah.
いいけどでもその
Let's go to the bed.
うん
Okay, hold on to me. I lift her up, making her shout in surprise.
お姫様抱っこされたの初めて
Now as you mentioned it, that's true.
本当にお姫様になったみたいこれからあのベッドで王子様のものになっちゃうのね
Am I supposed to be the prince here? Man, it's wrong with me for some reason, but I'll just pretend to follow along. Yes, my princess, I'll be leading you to the royal bed now. After my masterful, polite delivery, I then carry her to the bed, leave her there, and sit beside her.
おっぱい触るんだったら服を脱げばいいのよ
Right. We're gonna have sex, so might as well.
そのあまりジロジロ見ないでね着替えてるところって多分裸見られるより恥ずかしいから
I would personally think that it'd be less embarrassing in a way. You're meant to be prepared at the moment, and there's intent, while you aren't mentally prepared without the intent to show it if he caught you by surprise. So it'd probably be worse, really. I think, at least, that's what I think, at least. She then places her hand on her cardigan buttons, all the while stealing glances my way. Isn't it?
何
I want to be the one undressing you. Want to undress you, Mizune.
何ってそんなの着替え見られるよりもよっぽど
I want to be the first man who undresses you, Mizune.
最初も何もそんなの最後まであなただけよ
Yeah, but the first time is special. We'll take all your firsts, Mizune.
それってつまりあなたが初めて脱がせる女の子が私ってことよね
Pretty much.
私も特別私以外の女の子を脱がせちゃ嫌よ
Don't think I was ever gonna do that. Anyway.
いいわよでも乱暴に脱がさないでねこれお気に入りだから
He just grabs and pops every single fucking button. Sure, don't worry. I'll take it easy. Surely, that I then, slowly but surely, undo the buttons of a cardigan. While I do that, the back of my hand keeps grazing her boobs.
早くボタン外して今脱がされてるんだって実感しちゃって耐えられ
Okay. I'm so nervous that my fingers are trembling a little bit. Man, I think the button I just undid took around 30 seconds of work. So now, I told her I wanted to undress her, but don't know how girls' clothing works at all.
後ろにファスナーがついてるのそれを下ろしたら脱げるようになってるから
Jen moves her ponytail aside so I can see the fastener she's talking about and pull it down more easily. Okay, here goes nothing.
なんだかくすぐったい
As I fasten it down, she trembles a little, and finally her back is exposed. Keeps sipping down even more, and her boobs finally come into view, encased in this tiny bra dangling up and down a little.
やだそんなにまじまじ見ちゃって
Damn, she's completely different from when we shared baths together. Just can't take my eyes off her gigantic boobs. They're just perfect. Your bra super sexy and cute, by the way.
気に入ってくれた？
Yeah, I imagine you wearing this kind of adult-looking underwear.
今日は特別。初めて結ばれる日だから、ちょっと大胆になってみようって。その方が、あなたもエッチな気分になれるかな。
Yeah, you have no clue how hard he gets me.
新しいの用意してよかった。
I want to see what's under the bra too.
最後まで脱がせて。
Can you like hurry this up? Then take her shoulder straps and the entire bra after. And when I do, her boobs burst out and swindle a couple of... Swindle? Motherfucker, that was not the button I was trying to press! 2:16:15. 2:16:15, 2:16:15. I'm going to stab someone. Namely me, because this time I can't even blame someone else. That was entirely my own fault. Shouldn't be swing, not swindle. Damn.
揺れちゃって恥ずかしい。
Why?
大きなおっぱいってはしたないでしょ？
Not at all. I think they're super nice.
あなたは大きなおっぱい好きなの？
I do. The fact that they're yours gets me even more excited. And the fact that they're yours gets me even more excited.
そっか。そっか。このおっぱいを捨てて初めてよかったって思っちゃった。
Really now?
フィギュアやってる時は動きにくいから、もっと小さくなればなって何度も思ったくらい。
Really? Super sexy though. Their shape is perfect and the nipples have such a nice pink color too. They're beautiful.
赤、変態。いちいち口に出して言わないの。
Sorry, they're just that beautiful.
ほんと、バカ。そんなに褒められたら、おっぱい見せてよかったって嬉しくなっちゃうでしょ？
Can I touch them?
聞かなくていいから、あなたのしたいようにしてくれていいから。
Okay, thanks. Here you go then. And he's really going to town on them. See you after the H scene. They're done fucking and we now have the thumbnail for the part that I'm going to have to censor because she's currently naked. So I cannot actually, you know, get rid of the censorship. We did it twice for our first time, she says. We sure did. Has this bolstered your confidence as a guy? Mizuha says. Huh? People say that having sex boosts men's confidence in themselves. Mizuha says. I don't know. Like I feel any different than before, or that I'd be more popular with women somehow. Yes, you're right. It'd be weird if you suddenly felt like that. I suppose my confidence as a woman has certainly gone up though, Mizuha says. I think that the best thing that could happen to a girl is to be loved by the guy she likes and have her body desired by him as well. Like right now I feel so glad to be a woman, you know, Mizuha says. Because I'm a girl that I've been able to connect with you this way after all. Mizuha says. Mizuha shows that casual homophobia again. She bashfully giggles. So what are your thoughts after our first time together, Mizuha says. I'm glad we did it twice. It felt great for me too, Mizuha says. She says while flashing a smile at me. We managed to come together in the end. We really are made to have sex together, you know, Mizuha says. Maybe it's because we're also childhood friends, Mizuha says. Maybe, who knows. We've had to have the best friendship ever since then, because I felt like our bodies were made for each other. I hope you prepare yourself to make me feel good for the rest of our lives. It's because you made love to me like you did that I was able to come after all, Mizuha says. Thanks, kiss, Mizuha says. She gives me a light peck on the lips. Hey, that kiss tastes differently from the ones we usually have. It tastes sexier and of happiness too, Mizuha says. Are you feeling okay? It still feels tingling way down there, but I'm pretty much fine, as I thought. How about you, Mizuha says. Me? Feel the same as usual. Though there's still this tingly, great sensation lingering about. Doesn't make you feel happy to still feel that? It makes me not want to leave your bed ever, Mizuha says. Sam. Hey. Yes? Mizuha says. Yes? Don't you think that if our first time felt this good, the next time we do it, the next times we do it are gonna feel even better, Mizuha says? You have a point there. We're going to have sex countless times from now on, and we'll eventually get to know our good spots, the ones where we feel best, Mizuha says. The compatibility of our bodies will keep improving to the point where we'll be made just for each other, Mizuha says. Yeah, I guess we'll practice enough times to get better at it. I really want us to have as much sex and feel as good as we can together. Mizuha says. Well then, I think you've given me enough courage to get through the procedure just fine thanks to this, Mizuha says. Hey, so can you kiss me too, Mizuha says. Of course. Kiss, smooch, smooch. Yeah. I love you so much. Let's have sex again soon, okay, Mizuha says. And they're done. Move on to June 17th. At sex, you know what? I gotta finish the scene because it feels like there's gonna be a fucking flashback here. I had sex with Mizuha here yesterday. It feels like a dream, to be honest. For some reason, I feel more relaxed. My head feels clearer this morning. I'm not gonna say that the way I see the world has completely changed, but things definitely seem like they're going to take a turn starting from the day. I can feel it. Feel exhilarated and super happy as well. Morning, Izuki. Greet her as she comes down the stairs. She probably just woke up. She asks me, looking puzzled. I can understand why. I've never had a duster in my hand this early in the morning. Don't mornings like these make you want to start the day with a good cleaning session around the house? Want me to clean your room too? Not now. Mizuna's smell and warmth still linger there, and I'd like to delay cleaning because of it as much as possible. Hopefully we have good weather today. I read my horoscope for today and apparently things will go well for me too. Yuzuki's just over like, what the fuck is wrong with him today? Okay, I think I'm going to keep at this for a while, and once I'm done with the cleaning, I'll go and fetch Mizuha. What's happened? Head towards Mizuna's house, or the place where we usually agree to meet. I wonder if she's doing okay. Yesterday when I escorted her back to her place, she had some trouble walking. She was already waiting for me in front of her place. Judging by how she looks, she seems to be fine. She then places her hands on her cheeks and starts rubbing them. Is she really acting the same as she usually is? Our eyes meet. I remember what we did yesterday as well. My face grows hot. Hers is beet red by now. Good morning.
おはよ
Are you okay after yesterday?
う。お風呂に入った時、ちょっとだけあそこがヒリヒリしたのと、あとお母さんに様子が変だって怪しまれたくらいかしら。
Huh? Don't tell me that.
あ、ちゃんとごまかしておいたから。あなたとエッチしてましたなんて恥ずかしくて言えるわけないじゃない。あなたの方も。
I don't think anyone found out. Maybe someone in my family had returned while we were still in my room. They would have suspected something, but nah.
そうね。まだあなたと顔を合わせただけで熱くなっちゃうくらいだもの。幸せすぎなのも考えものね。
She unabashedly giggles. We start walking, but she's clearly having issues doing so. Are you still having a bad time walking?
痛みとかそういうのは全然ないんだけどね。まだ股の間にあなたのが挟まってるような感じがするの。
Oh. And then she looked down towards her.
朝からどこ見てるのよ。
My bad.
怪我とか関係なく、なんだか歩きにくくなっちゃったわ。
Still feel kind of guilty about it.
二人でしたことだもの。責めてないわ。でも責任を感じてくれてるっていうなら、一つお願いを聞いてもらっちゃおうかしら。
Jen smiles and links her arms with mine.
今日は手つなぎじゃなくてこっちで投稿しましょう。
Like, actually until we get there?
そう、学校まで。
If someone sees us, they could start spreading rumors about our relationship. Leaving aside our friends and close relatives, we haven't really told anyone else about our relationship just yet. No, it's not like us being a couple is something that we should keep secret for a very specific reason.
見られた時は見られた時よ。彼氏ですってはっきり言うわ。隠すってことは何か後ろめたいことをしてるってことでしょ。あなたとの関係をそういう扱いにしたくないわ。それに普通にしてると意外と気づかれにくいのよね。
It's your point. No one has really said anything about us just yet.
きっと挙動不審になるのがいけないのよ。何かあるのかなーって探りたくなっちゃうでしょ。
You might be right.
だから堂々とイチャイチャしてればいいと思うの。
Huh?
歩きにくいんだもの。いっぱい支えてもらっちゃおう。
She says while gluing herself to me, almost leaning her entire weight. You're making it hard for me to walk as well, you know.
同罪よ。ゆっくり行きましょう。
This feels like any other morning. We act as closely as we always do. Thus, the silent passage of time flows as the morning goes. June 28th. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye.